Hi, it's Robbie Raw, and the holidays are coming, and we're gonna make dessert. And so tonight I'm making an apple crisp, which is gonna be fabulous for the holidays. And there's no pie shells, so you lose calories that way, and you lose sugar that way, and flour and all of that. So this is actually gluten-free, and so we're gonna make the topping first. And what you do first is you get 5 to 6 Honey Crisps. I'm actually making a double recipe, and so I already used this handy peeler to peel them and then cut them up, and this is wonderful. So I already did that the night before because it saves some time. And then I'm gonna make the topping. I'm gonna put it into the food processor, putting it in the refrigerator, and then we'll start making the actual crisp that goes around the apples as well. And so you set the oven for 350, and this is so easy. The hardest part is really getting everything out. All right, so you take 1/3 cup of flour, and I double that 1/3 cup. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right in the food processor. Okay, and then I take 1/2 cup of oats. And this is gonna be fabulous. I should have taken these off before, but I wanted it to be so nice. 1/2 cup of oats. Once again, I doubled that recipe. And then I'm gonna take 1/3 cup of coconut sugar. Now, this is the brown coconut sugar, and I doubled it again. So we're gonna put that in there. And Luigi has to go out, so he's making some noise over there. Okay, and then I am going to get 1/2 cup of raw pecans, okay? Times 2, because I'm doubling the recipe. They're chopped already. Actually bought them chopped, so I didn't have to chop them. Okay, and we're gonna put those in there. And then 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and of course I use organic as much as possible. I doubled that for the double recipe. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I love the real Redmond salt. And according to Dr. D. Nicolantonio, this is the best salt to use along with Himalayan. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I doubled that recipe as well. And then it calls for 1/4 cup of cold butter or coconut oil or ghee. So what I did is I cut it up small, and I'm gonna put that right in here, okay? And I didn't take that out until almost time to do this. And then I'm gonna turn this on and just mix it up. Now you can mix it up with your hand as well. And so, just wanna tell you that. Let me just snap this thing in here. There we go. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay. Sometimes on TV it doesn't go exactly the way it's supposed to. Good thing this isn't TV. All right, here we go. And so I'm gonna put it on low. And that's it, okay? So you can do that with your hands, or you don't have to. You can, do it with the food processor. Then you put it into the refrigerator. I'm giving it time today. All right. Then you put it in the refrigerator, and we're gonna just put it in here. I don't even have to really put it in a bowl. Why use another bowl, right? Okay. So we put that into the refrigerator, and we let that sit for a little bit. Okay. So now we're gonna make the filling, also known as the crisp. And what I need for that, I'm gonna get a big bowl, is I am going to take 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, times 2. And then I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon, so I got the cinnamon again, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Put that in there. Okay. Now it calls for either pure maple sugar, but you can also use the coconut nectar as well. It might change the taste a little bit. And I used a combination of coconut nectar and maple sugar. I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna just use this to get it out. Now the greatest thing is just to get the ingredients out first, you know, because then you're not looking for them and it's faster. And then a pinch of salt. And I use 2 pinches because this is a double recipe, 2 pinches, okay? And so I'm mixing this up. And then I'm gonna put my apples in here. So, just pour the apples right in here. And you know, the last time I made this, I didn't even use a recipe. I just made it up. But it's good to use a recipe when you're doing a cooking class. Okay, so, and then I'm just gonna mix all of these up. And by the way, I already coated my pan with some non-stick coating. So you can put a little bit of, you know, coconut oil on the pan so that nothing sticks to it. I'm just gonna mix this up, okay? And, you know, I mean, my mother would say this is healthy because it's good for you because it's got the apples in it. It does have, you know, a little bit of fat in it, but in the maple syrup, you know, obviously has some sugar in it, but look at how much I used for 2 big servings of this. And the last time I made this with my own recipe, I put a lot of walnuts in it too, which was fabulous. And that is wonderful for you too. So I'm just gonna mix this up as much as possible. And then I am going to put it right in my pan. Now, I probably don't need all of these apples here, but we'll see. See how it comes out, okay? All right. And then when my topping is ready, so I let that, you know, set in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. And then I put the topping on here and then bake it for 350. And it comes out fabulous. You're gonna love it. All right, check in with you in a little bit.